Hey, what is up guys? Guitar-Rock here. Welcome back to another Blue Archive video. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Something huge just happened in Korea. Alright, so you can see apparently Blue Archive getting its age rating lead to the Korean ratings board being dissolved. Now this is pretty huge, alright? The Korean ratings board are probably the biggest government-run branch in Korea that's in charge of rating every single game that came out in Korea, alright, over there in the country. And it's crazy that Blue Archive was able to do that. Now some of you guys might not be in the loop, so let's give you guys a little bit of recap if you guys are not aware. So approximately 7 to 8 months ago, I made this video right here. So the teen version of Blue Archive. Now let's have a look at this one. The addition of teen version, raising the age 8 rating of existing app. Let's talk about this. If you guys are not aware, Blue Archive is gonna have two separate versions because in KR they were making a bunch of noise. The age rating, so they need to raise the age rating to the existing app due to the fact that Blue Archive has been reclassified as an R-rated game by Korea's Game Rating and Administration Committee. So basically that's what happened approximately 7 months ago. So Blue Archive, originally the game was fine as it is, but it got rated as an R-rated game by the Korean's Game Rating and Administration Committee. So that has led to Blue Archive having two separate versions. You can see the global one has changed from a teen rating to a mature 17 plus rating. So it used to be a game that's like available and everyone can play it, and then it changed into a mature blood, sexual themes, violence. Now, why does this matter? The truth is, lots of games rely on their visibility on the Play Store. Most of us, if we browse through our phone in either Play Store or in App Store, they rely on their rating to get recommended in the front page. Alright, if they want to appear in the front page, higher chance to appear in the front page, they have to have at least the 12 plus rating. Alright, 17 plus is going to like restrict their visibility as a whole. And also one thing to keep in mind and take note of is public promotion. Alright, it's just generally harder to promote certain things when it's like 17 plus or even 18 plus. Especially with a lot of games, they rely on ads to promote their game overall. With Blue Archive, you can see they always promote them generally. It might not affect them in Japan, but in Korea, they are quite strict, especially for games. If you want to put them on the billboard or even in a public place, you know, of course they cannot just put like 18 plus hentai games, alright? You can't just promote those things because kids would see them, right? So you gotta have the age rating of at least 12 plus. This is going to be something that's very important for a lot of games moving forward, to have the visibility in the eyes of the public. Now in Korea, there's this particular committee called the GRAC, which Korean gamers typically hate. Alright, if you guys are not aware, this is the Game Rating Administration Committee. So GRAC is notorious for having no employee actually play the games they rate. So every single game that is made in Korea, I think this applies to a lot of games like Lost Ark, Epic 7. They have to go through this particular organization directly under a government branch to give the game a fair rating. Quote unquote fair. Alright, 9 out of 10 high-ranking officials within the department have no experience in gaming industry and doesn't seem to be gamers. So this is, you can see, based on the article. GRAC is a government department within SK, which the equivalent in other countries are self-regulatory groups, so like the ESRB. So this one, maybe some of you guys are much more familiar or accustomed with. And then you can see attached this with the point above makes lots of KR gamers in general think that the department is a waste of taxpayer dollars. And I've been reading some of this crazy stuff. GRAC has several sexual molestation scandals way back in 2013 and 2014. While it happened a long time ago, it's not the best thing to come out of a group judging whether or not a game is sexually appropriate. But there was a scandal in 2020, this is quite recent, 3 years ago, that claimed GRAC was attempting to ban all games that they did not rate from Steam Marketplace, which would be 99% of all games on Steam, while GRAC explained that this was a misunderstanding of the attempt to communicate with Steam regarding future game rating. A lot of gamers are skeptical and believe GRAC had backed down after a huge backlash. And also, one of the employees right here of GRAC was caught mining Bitcoin using the office computer recently. This is in October 2022. Alright, somewhere the time of where this Blue Archive thing occurs. This is not too related or important, but sort of hints to the group's incompetent nature. After this particular incident, a lot of KR players were unhappy, so a lot of them came out and started making complaints to the government. So this has led to the government, I guess, investigating, which has led to what happened today. Alright, so apparently the ratings board has been dissolved. The Korean ratings board was into some corrupt stuff that got exposed because Blue Archive's rating didn't seem fair, which led to the government somehow looking into it, exposing the ratings board. Weird story of a gacha being the catalyst to end a corrupt government branch. Insane. So they use taxpayer money, and it turns out that they were just using their free time to mine Bitcoin, research into pay to earn, while treating gamers literally as criminals and failing to catch the actual gambling games that they were made for to begin with. So let's have a look at the article. I've Google translated this, so it's going to be a little bit wonky. It turns out that the suspicion of misconduct by the Ji-Guan Commission is true. The actual task progress rate is only 47%. Let's have a read, alright? So what is this about? The Board of Audit and Inspection announced on the 29th that it had confirmed that the Game Management Committee was illegal or unreasonable. Alright, according to the audit report of the suspicion of misconduct by the Game Management Committee released by the Board of Audit and Inspection on the same day, unfair processing of contract management work such as payment after inspection, even though the task was not completed, and payment for goods and services whose delivery has not been confirmed, the problem has been confirmed. Since 2017, the Game Management Committee has promoted and completed the project to establish a self-rated game integrated follow-up management system. However, suspicions of misconduct were raised as it was pointed out that the system was not working properly. In addition, Democratic Party lawmaker Lee Sang-hyun and 5,489 game users filed a public audit request in October last year. So remember, October last year was when I made this video, which was about 7 months ago, and that was when the Blue Archive rating thing sort of happened. So I'm guessing 5,489 of these game users are Blue Archive players. Insane. The allegations of misconduct raised by the parliamentarian's office turned out to be true. The Game Management Committee, which is consistent with conservative game censorship and regulation, was festering and rotting inside the institution. Alright, once again, I would like to express my deep gratitude to the 5,489 users who took their precious time and stepped up to the National Assembly to reveal the misconduct. Pretty interesting. The audit is not the end of corruption, but the beginning of change. As a member of the Culture and Sports Commission, I will also watch over the Commission to be reborn as a sound and fair public institution specializing in game products. So, this is actually a pretty huge deal. This particular GRAC, the Game Rating Administration Committee, every single game that's been made in KR has to go through them. I don't think they are shutting it down entirely. I think they are just like replacing a lot of the members inside, so that might be the case moving forward, but pretty interesting to know that Blue Archive actually did this. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. But yeah, massive drama coming from this was something unexpected. But hey, let me know what you guys think of this whole debacle regarding Blue Archive shutting down an entire government official branch. Kind of a cool story, I guess. Alright, so subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Give it a like. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.